After you get your S22 Ultra, you're gonna need a case to put over this in order to make sure that your device is nice and protected, keep it looking fresh for longer, and yeah, just make sure that when you drop it, it hopefully is not going to shatter this display. So I got a couple cases I want to show you guys. First one's up is going to be this clear case, and this is kind of my go-to case to get whenever I get a device. It's really simple, and I really like it because I can get ahead and just stick a ball in the back of it and really kind of get that protection for the stickers or whatever I decide to put on the back of this, and I think it looks really nice. So this case is actually really thin. It's not too thick at all. Yeah, it feels good. It feels like it gives it pretty decent protection. It's not like, you know, an Autobox type thickness, but this is good. So it's just to kind of give you an idea of how this actually looks. This is pretty slim case. It does have a raised lip above the cameras here, so that part's good. So you do have extra so that your cameras are not going to be sitting, you know, rubbing on the actual desk or anything. It's going to have a raised lip around this part here. And the buttons are all protected also. So if you got like some barbecue sauce, you're eating hot wings, you go to pick up your phone, it is going to have protections over the button. So these are not exposed. And on the bottom here, you can quickly get to your S Pen. And of course your charger and your speaker port is open. And other than that, you also have this little hole here, and yeah, that's about it. Now, this case does kind of come up here on this top lip here for, you know, like the speaker here for when you're talking on the phone. But other than that, I have a screen protector actually up here that I got from Best Buy, and this screen protector is not at all, like the case is not touching the screen protector at all. So I wouldn't be concerned about, you know, like when you're gripping your phone about it messing up your screen protector or kind of making it bubble on the edge or anything else like that. So this is a nice, slim, sleek case. I'll make sure that the link for this is below. So let's check out another case. Now this case here that I actually got, this one I like one for the color. Now this one is by Discover Innovation, and yeah, this is a really nice case. I like this one, and mostly I like it because you can slide the slot over to cover the camera. So let's check this one out. Of course it's gonna cover you up. Sorry Goku, you gotta go into the dark here. But yeah, so this case is definitely, it's a little bit thicker than the other one, but none of these feel too unwieldy so far. So the biggest thing that I like about this is it kind of has a snap. I don't know if you can hear that. Let's see. Yeah, so it has that snap when it closes to actually cover your camera to keep that protected. So if the raised lip wasn't enough for you on the other one, on most cases really, having to make sure that you actually have this premium camera protection here, as well as full body protection on your device. Same cutouts here, like the designs here. It's got a couple lines here on the side just for extra grip and design. I think this case looks really, really nice. The S Pen is more recessed, I will say, so if you're going to take it out, it's not as simple as grabbing it out. Like I feel like you have to kind of like use your nail a bit, like you have to really get in there. So something to keep in mind. Yeah, the S Pen is more recessed on this bottom part. It has more of a grip here. But other than that, when you're holding it, it's very comfortable. Sometimes when it's resting like on my pinky, like the way I'm holding my phone here, I'll feel like a case kind of cut in, and I think it's around this charger port. Some cases are sharper here, but this case actually feels very comfortable. And yeah, this is a very nice case. Love the green, love the design, and being able to fully protect that camera housing, really nice. Satisfying snap, all your buttons are covered. I like this case a whole lot. And make sure I leave a link for this one here too for those interested, but this is a really nice case actually. I like this one. All right, let's move on to the next one. We got a bunch to actually get through here. So next case up, this one is a more durable case, and this one here is, this is Batman Black right here. So I like this. It looks really good, really well designed. Inside feels good. It's not like a soft velvety, it's like a, it's more harder here. So this one of course is going to have the kickstand. This is the only one that's a kickstand so far. So that's how it's resting. Let's go ahead and put it inside. And this one definitely feels thicker compared to, it's like the thickness is just increasing with each case that I get. Now this one feels definitely far more sturdy. This is the sturdiest case that I've actually put on this device here, and it feels like it. And I'm concerned about if wireless charging is going to work here. I'm going to test that out, and I'll make sure that I put something on the screen here that lets you know, does this work with wireless charging? Only issue when it comes to kickstands. But, however, if you want to be watching something, you have this convenient kickstand. You're at your desk eating lunch or whatever you're doing. It's nice to have that kickstand up there. And yeah, it works pretty nicely. Let's see. It does turn too. Okay. So this does actually turn, so you can get more angles. Not really useful when standing up vertically though. So this is definitely going to be more of your horizontal kickstand here. But overall protection is very, very good. This is the sturdiest feeling of all of the cases here, and it has a very nice design. Now this lip here, it kind of goes down into this camera housing here. So, but when it comes up, so it's like closer to the camera, comes out a little bit, and then your cameras are not going to be touching anything. One, because of the case, but two, because of your kickstand here. Nice little, who's going to be annoying everybody around them with that. So yeah, that's this case here. This is the toughest case so far of the ones I've actually tried out, and the S Pen feels more recessed than this one. So far, the S Pen has felt the absolute best with this clear case, and so far this has been the thinnest case that I've actually used on my device so far. So something to keep in mind if you want ease of access to the S Pen. You can get to it still. It's just a matter of, are you going to be able using your nail, or can you just kind of like use the pad of your thumb to actually pop it out. Very nice case. So, got a similar kickstand case here also, except this one here is leaving things exposed so that if you want to put something on the back, or if you just want to show off your color, you know. Sometimes the issue with cases is they cover up the pretty color of the phone that you got, and you kind of won't want that one. This one definitely picks up like dirt here. I can see that this needs to get cleaned already. Now this one here, it comes up in a way that it feels like it's more flush with the cameras here. Like this is more flush with it. Like my finger just runs straight up the case and straight over the camera lens. But it has these four corners here of this actual case where when the phone is resting, well, one, you got the kickstand again, same thing with like the last phone, but also you also have four corners that are raised, so the device will be not resting on the cameras. And I do like the colors here. Like this blue fading over to the purple is actually really pretty. It looks really nice. So this case is pretty nice looking actually. Let's see. Now because of this corner here, I do feel like getting to the S Pen is just a little bit, it kind of takes away from that a little bit. Again, you're just gonna have to use your fingernail when it comes to actually putting your S Pen out here. So ease of how easy can you access your S Pen here? You can access it, but you're just gonna need to use your fingernail. Some people will like that. They don't want the S Pen to be easy to click out. Me personally, I like even with the case to be able to actually easily still access the S Pen. I want protection mostly from scratches. I kind of baby my devices, so I'm not really anticipating dropping and cracking it. Probably just jinx that. But I don't like the case to diminish any part of my experience when it comes to just, you know, going from using it naked to using it with the case on. I kind of like the S, so for me it's important that the S Pen is easily accessible, and you can still certainly access it. This is better for protection for sure. It just means you're gonna have to just push with your the tip of your thumb to actually get the S Pen out. All right, let's try out another case. But wait, there's more. All right, so this one here is a black case here, but it's kind of like see-through here. I don't know if you can, it's like somewhat see. This is like jellyfish see-through. And so this one feels pretty nice. Not too thick, not too thick. That black case that I had, that was the Batman black, that one, it definitely was like the sturdiest of all of the cases that I've checked out and tried out so far. So this case actually feels pretty good. Hold on a second. So this case definitely feels good. I like that you can actually still see the sticker through the back. That's nice. I did not know that. This is nice. It gives it like a dark gray look, but the way that this looks pretty sleek actually is nice. And I feel like accessing the S Pen is a little bit easier in this one here. Like, I'm still using my fingernail a little bit, but it's far easier to get to the S Pen here, pull it out to write something versus kind of the other cases. But I really love that it's partly see-through, so you get this nice dark color here on the back. Your cameras, it does have a lip that comes up, so your cameras aren't going to be resting directly on the desk, which is nice. And also your buttons are covered, okay, so you don't have to worry about all your buttons going to be covered. These are all covered. It's got a little bit of air to breathe around here, but yeah, the buttons are nice and clickable. All the cutouts are here and feel nice. This is a very comfortable feeling case too. Like, I don't know, there's something about this case that's just pleasant to hold. Actually, really like this one. This is probably my number 2 favorite so far. The clear one I really like, but this is really nice. I don't know, I might actually stick with this case here. I still haven't decided myself. This one also has like on the corner, like if you was to run your finger up, I don't know if you can actually see it, but if you actually run your finger up, it kind of raises a little bit on this corner for more protection. So there's these corners here, I feel it more on the corners. You probably can see it, but it kind of goes out a little bit and kind of flans just a little bit out, which is good. You know, you drop your phone, it's going to land and absorb a lot of that impact. But yeah, this looks really nice. Really like how it's partly clear, so I can still add some stuff here. Very nice. I like this case a lot. This is my number 2. I don't even know if it's, yeah, let's go with number 2 still so far. Might just have taken number 1 in this case here. So far my favorite 2 is the clear one and this one might just take it. But we actually have another clear one here. Now this one here has a kickstand. Okay, I like kickstands, but actually I'm just fine without a kickstand also. Like, and mostly my biggest gripe about kickstands sometimes is it going to work with the wireless charger? Now of course I love that for this kickstand here, I can actually still see my stickers on the bottom here. I like to change it up. Sometimes my kids would like to change different stuff here and put different stickers up here. So I like having this exposed. Now this whole housing right here is pretty well protected actually. So again, your cameras aren't going to be touching and rubbing against the desk. This lip comes up and it really does a pretty good job of making sure that the cameras are protected by this lip here. Okay, I actually have a little something here that says it's that camera guard. Okay, so this looks good. Let's pop out the kickstand here. So it kicks out from, the foot comes out from underneath the actual camera part. Okay, in case you get confused. So down from the cameras, comes out over the side here. And that's it, straight up and down. And again, you have the horizontal kickstand here. Looks nice. I like it. It's pretty good. I think this angle is pretty nice. Let's see, can you switch it up? You can switch it up, so it's pretty sturdy, so you can actually get it a little bit more upright if you wanted it to be a little bit more upright. Not too much. But it can be it can be more upright. Clearly it can't be too much upright, so it might be better to flex it all the way out. Unless you look foolish like I just did. Alright, so we got that one. I think this case is pretty nice. This is real basic. I like that it's clear. Again, to show off your colors. All the buttons are covered. Okay. And yeah, let's see how the S Pen access on this is nice. So far the 2 clear cases here have the best S Pen access here. I don't have to really kind of push too far in to actually get to it. My finger's just kind of going really nicely right there to actually get the S Pen pulled out so I can get ahead and quickly jot down a note or screen off memo. So that part's good. So S Pen Availability is good here, and it does have the cutouts here around the camera for the earpiece. So this is another really good case. I like this one. Slim factor wise, this one feels pretty slim too, actually. So far, the thickest case is definitely this one here. This is the toughest case that I've actually put on the S22 so far. So let's go ahead and pop this one off, and let's move on to the very last case to try out here. And that's going to be definitely the slimmest case out of all of them. This thing is like super ultra thin. It is full, you know, full black here. So it is going to cover your phone fully, which is nice. But again, depending on, you know, the color that you have, something to keep in mind. But this is the thinnest. This feels closest to there being no case up there. And as you can see, even helping along with the thinness is you can actually, all of your buttons are exposed here. So you don't have anything covering this, okay? So if you got saucy fingers, make sure you wash those off before you get stickiness, barbecue sauce, honey mustard all up inside of the volume rocker here. But yeah, this is super ultra thin, which is the best thing about this case. Unless you're looking for protection, then you'll want to go with the other black one. And of course, accessing the S Pen is really easy here, because it's a really thin case. It's ultra thin. And I like ultra thin cases. I like barely there cases. So I'm not against that at all. But you can see just how thin this actually looks. Get an idea. This is paper thin. This feels like no case. So if you are kind of more of a caseless person, but kind of want something to protect your device from scratches, this is, so far, this is it. Of all the cases, this is the thinnest. And the second thinnest is going to be this clear case right here. Okay, these are the top two thinnest cases. I'm going to go ahead and say, or I can say right now, that my favorite cases is going to be this ultra thin one, this clear one, and then this one here. So these are my three favorite just for slimness and design. This one lets me fully show my sticker. This one has a nice, clean, slick design to it. And this one I like also, just because it's partly clear here. This is nice. This like translucent effect here is really, really cool. You get like the nice midnight darkness here. A little bit more protection because it's thicker. You know, this is thicker than this one here, but you also have pretty good access here to the S Pen. So yeah, these are my favorites of the three. This is the ultimate thin case so far. Okay, I like this. Only negative is I can't see my designs on the back, but it's not really, I mean, it's not an issue. It's just, you know, something to keep in mind if you like to sticker bomb your phones. But yeah, thinnest case for sure here. So hope you guys got a chance to kind of get an idea about which kind of case that you guys are actually interested in getting. You got Batman Black here. You got Ultimate Slim case here. You got perfectly clear. Then you got somewhat clear here. Kickstand clear. You got a bunch here. Kickstand clears. I think I'm going to run out of space. We got blue and purple here. And clear plus a kickstand. And then last but not least, we have our camera protection, ultimate camera protection here. Fully moving and closing and locking in place to protect your very, very good camera. Which case are you guys going to choose if you decide to order one of these? Which one did you choose and why? I'm not sure. So far, I'm thinking of sticking with this one, and this one. But I am going to test, and I will put a caption in the video to show, does this work with wireless charging? Does this work with wireless charging? And also this one, does this also work with the wireless charging due to the kickstand here? So thanks for watching, and I will see you all inside of the next video.